Muito bem-vindo, muito bem-vinda a mais um episódio do Aprender Inglês Podcast, o melhor podcast para você aprender inglês com conteúdo que se relaciona com o seu dia a dia. Meu nome é André, é um prazer estar em mais um episódio com você, onde nós iremos escutar uma história, entender essa história por meio da história e comentários, sendo todos eles em inglês. Daqui em diante, todo o episódio será em inglês. Caso você tenha qualquer dúvida ao longo do episódio, deixe nos comentários, será um prazer te ajudar. Esse que é o nosso intuito. E se você tiver algum amigo que precisa aprender inglês, compartilhe esse episódio com ele também, que com certeza vai beneficiar o processo de aprendizagem dessa pessoa. So, let's go! Então, vamos direto para a história. Now in English. We are going to listen and talk about this story.
Lena's Simple Day.
So the title of the story, the name is Lena's Simple Day. So Lena is the name, Lena, and the simple day.
Lena's Simple Day. Lena wakes up early. It is 6 o'clock. She puts on her slippers and goes to the kitchen. She needs coffee. First,
All right, so it says, Lena wakes up early. It's 6 o'clock. Wake up is when you open your eyes, you wake up. You are sleeping, then you open your eyes, you wake up. It is 6 o'clock. It is early. Do you like to wake up early? Some people do, other people don't. She puts on her slippers and goes to the kitchen. The word slippers are like flip-flops, are some shoes. Usually we wear them inside the house. So she puts on the slippers and she goes to the kitchen. She needs coffee. Do you also need coffee in the morning? A lot of people need coffee in the morning, right? Coffee is good. Next.
first, Lena brushes her teeth. Then she makes the coffee. She drinks the coffee and reads the newspaper at the table.
So first, before she goes to the kitchen, she brushes her teeth. She cleans her teeth, her mouth. Then she makes the coffee. She uses a French press to make the coffee. Nice. She drinks the coffee and reads the newspaper at the table. So she makes the coffee and she reads the newspaper while she's drinking the coffee. Do you like to read in the morning while you're having breakfast? It is a good practice, I think. You can enjoy your coffee and read some news. Maybe instead of reading the news, you can read a book. It could also be a good practice. Then,
After breakfast, Lena checks the refrigerator. Oh no, she says. I need milk, eggs, and bread. I must go to the market. Lena
after breakfast, after she drinks her coffee, she checks the refrigerator. So she drinks the coffee, then she checks the refrigerator. She says, oh no, I need milk, eggs, and bread. She can't find milk, eggs, and bread in her refrigerator. The refrigerator, we can also say fridge. Refrigerator or fridge are the same. I need milk, eggs, and bread. I must go to the market. So Lena goes to the market. The word must means I have to, I need, I have to go to the market.
After breakfast, Lena checks the refrigerator. Oh no, she says. I need milk, eggs, and bread. I must go to the market. Lena puts on her jacket and takes her shopping bag. She walks 3 blocks to the small market. It is sunny outside.
All right. So it says Lena puts on her jacket and takes her shopping bag. So she puts on the jacket. The word put on is when you get the jacket and you are wearing the jacket. You put on. It was not on, then you put on. And takes her shopping bag. So she puts on her jacket and she uses an shopping bag, which is it's a type of reusable bag. She walks 3 blocks to the small market. So instead of taking the bus, Uber, or car, she just walks. She does not use the car. She does not use the bus. She does not use the Uber or taxi. She does not use the bike. She just walks to the market. She walks 3 blocks. It is sunny outside. Sunny is when there is the sun. Sun, sunny. It is sunny outside.
At the market, Lena finds the bread first. She puts 1 loaf in her bag. The bread smells fresh and warm. Next,
Right, so at the market, Lena is inside the market. She finds the bread first. So the first thing she finds is the bread. She puts 1 loaf in her bag. The word loaf means bread. 1 loaf of bread means 1 piece of bread or 1 unit of bread. She puts 1 loaf in her bag. The bread smells fresh and warm. So the bread smells. The smell of the bread is fresh, is new, and warm. The smell is that the fresh is very new. They just made it. Fresh and warm. The word warm is similar to hot. The bread is fresh and warm.
Next, she looks for eggs. She buys a dozen eggs and a bottle of milk. She pays the cashier with a $5 bill. Now Lena.
All right. Next is after she got the milk, the eggs, and the bread. Next, after she got her things, she looks for the eggs. So after the bread, she looked for eggs. She buys a dozen eggs. A dozen means 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A dozen. A dozen is 12 and half a dozen is 6. Lena buys a dozen eggs and a bottle of milk. She pays the cashier with a $5 bill. A $5 bill is one paper of $5. This money paper is called bill. So she pays the cashier with a $5 bill. She uses this $5 bill to pay for it.
Now Lena is back home. She unpacks the groceries and puts them away. The eggs go in the fridge. The bread goes in the bread box. Lena decides.
Right. Now Lena is back home, so she returned to her house. She unpacks the groceries and put them away. The word unpack means remove from the bag. And the groceries are the things she bought. It is called groceries. So she unpacks the groceries and puts them away. So she removes them from the bags. The groceries are the things she bought, the eggs, the bread and the milk, and puts them away. Away is like put them in the right place. The eggs go in the fridge. So the eggs go inside the fridge, the refrigerator. The bread goes in the bread box. There is a specific bread box where the bread goes into.
Lena decides to cook dinner now. She wants soup. She needs to chop vegetables, carrots, onions, and potatoes.
Lena decides to cook dinner now. It is very early, probably, but she's going to start cooking dinner. She wants soup. She needs to chop. The word chop means to cut. She needs to cut the vegetables, carrots, onions, and potatoes. So her soup is going to be a soup of carrots, onions, and potatoes. So she decides to make this for dinner. She wants to eat the soup.
She puts the vegetables and water into a big pot on the stove. She adds salt and pepper. Now she must wait 40 minutes for the soup to cook.
So she puts the vegetables. The vegetables are the onions, the carrots, and the potatoes. So she puts the vegetables and water into a big pot on the stove. So she gets the pot in the stove and she adds salt and pepper. So she adds things to add flavor to the soup. Do you like pepper or you prefer food without pepper? So she adds salt and pepper. Now she must wait. Must is she has to wait. She needs to wait 40 minutes for the soup to cook. So she put a pot with water, salt, and pepper, and she needs to wait for 40 minutes to cook the vegetables.
Finally, Lena eats the hot soup for dinner. It tastes good. She is tired but happy. She cleans her bowl and goes to sleep.
All right, so finally, Lena eats the hot soup for dinner. So the soup was there for 40 minutes cooking. Then Lena eats the soup for dinner. It tastes good. The soup was good. She's tired but happy. She got a little tired, but she's happy. She cleans her bowl and goes to sleep. The bowl is the pot where she puts the food to eat soup. So she cleans everything and she goes to sleep. Do you like soup or you prefer other food? This is the story of Lena's simple day. She had breakfast, had coffee, went to the market, prepared dinner, and she ate the soup. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.